Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. We have a track beer. Track. So, yeah, Track are one of my favourite UK breweries. I absolutely love them. I've had quite a bit of stuff from them over the years. Yeah, when it come to the beers we were getting off Adam, Mersey beers, bringing out to Australia, we sort of didn't leave much room for Track because we were going for, your putties and your chubbles and those sort of beers. And, we had one spot for a Track beer. So he went to the brewery, got the hat. So, it was pretty cool. I wanted some English beer merchandise. So this is the first thing I've got. And we got a Track beer. The one that I picked out was a collab with Fidens, who are obviously a really good American brewery. So Track are out of Manchester, England. Fidens are out of Albany, New York, USA. And it's a double dry hopped double IPA. Apparently Fidens are going to be part of a festival or a tap takeover or something at Track coming up in August. So this was re-released for that event. Apparently, this is the second time they've brewed it. It was a really popular beer last year, I think. So 8%, 8.2% actually. Citra, various forms of Citra. Nelson, Nectaron, Peacherine, and Rawaka. So I like the can artwork too. All the bright colours and then the silver down the guts. Pretty cool. The photo I took, it was outside. There was a rainbow in the background, so that was pretty rad. So I've had various styles from Track, but they definitely nail your big hazy IPAs, like your doubles and stuff. They've got a series called the Gold Top, which is really popular. They remind me a lot of Range, and Range and Track have worked together quite a bit. They've done collabs now with quite a few Aussie breweries. One in particular, who I've got the glass from, is Future. So Future are one of our up-and-coming sort of hype breweries. I went there just recently and, absolutely love them. I got a feeling too they might have another Track collab coming soon. I know they're going to be doing some English collabs, so look out for that. In this circumstance, F can stand for Fidens. And Jimmy C, he's a massive Fidens fanboy. He actually lived in the same town. And he's moved back to Finland. And pretty cool story. His son's now old enough to drink in the US. So his son still lives in the US and was coming back home to Finland to hang out with the family. So Jimmy set him up to bring back some Fidens because he misses them. So that was pretty cool. That's my little Fidens story for today. So let's get into it. Oh, there wasn't much on the can crack. I hope it's not dodgy. Please don't be dodgy. This is one of the beers I'm most excited for. I think it's right. I was a little concerned there was absolutely no crack or hiss or anything when I opened the can. And then when I first started pouring it, I'm like, oh, looks like it's got no carbonation. But we'll see. Please be good. Two massive breweries working together. It's come all the way across the world for me. It's like, I want it to be great. Out of the bunch so far, we've only had one that was a slight disappointment. The rest have been pretty good. So it looks a bit washed out in my camera as usual, but I would say it's like a sort of a medium yellow with a slight orange. It does have a slight milky, sort of creamy look to it. I would say probably low end medium body. Very light on carbonation and the head's disappeared. And as I said, yeah, the can seemed a bit dodgy when I cracked it. I just hope it's okay. You would say cloudy in appearance. But yeah, just looking at it like this, it looks more like a pale ale or a single IPA. Certainly doesn't look like a double. But yeah, let's give it a whirl. Smell time. See, it smells really bright and vibrant, and so I feel like I'm hoping it's okay. Oh, it's just like a massive mix of fruit. It's like a big fruit salad. Oh, it does smell really good. So I'm getting like sweet peach, mango, orange, nectarine, yeah, passion fruit and pineapple, maybe some guava, and there's like a little touch of that white grape as well. It smells really, really juicy. A juicy boy. I hope it tastes like it smells because that's amazing. Like even in appearance, it just looks like a range beer. See, one thing with Fidens is they're known for their real full, smooth, creamy sort of mouthfeels. And yeah, just looking at this, it's definitely it's got nothing on that sort of usual Fidens look. But Track are normally pretty good with it as well. Just looks very light, like it looks like it's a pale ale. But yeah, let's hope that it's tasty and the body sort of is a bit more full when you drink it. So yeah, as I said, maybe some berry as well, some floral. There's no like, definitely don't get pine or any bitterness. It's got that sort of like as I said, like fruit salad, even like a candy sort of sweetness. Okay, we're going in. Cheers. Yes. That is awesome. So yeah, it's just got a little light sort of prickly carbonation. Certainly, I was worried about that. The way that can opened, there was just nothing, and it was like a opening a flat can of soft drink. But yeah, there's a little bit of fizz there. It's just very light. So yeah, as far as mouthfeel goes, you'd say sort of light to medium and soft mouthfeel. So yeah, there's already, as far as the beer in general goes and a score and that, it's already losing some marks for the body itself and just the carbonation, but like on aroma and taste, it is absolutely phenomenal. Cheers, Joey. Good to see you, brother. I'm drinking a Manchester, New York collaboration. This is one of the beers that Adam brought out. It's got that slight chalkiness that I dig as well. So it's sort of like it's almost like it's got qualities similar to Range and Banks. It's just popping with fruit. I'd probably say tropical more than anything. Like it's very big in peach, but you're not sort of getting like apricot or any of that sort of. Sometimes you get that sort of marmaladey sort of quality. I don't really know too many stone fruits out there, but the main ones you get in beer are normally peach and apricot. Hopefully, everyone's had a good weekend. It's pretty cool that I'm drinking a track beer and wearing a track hat, both all the way from Manchester. Cheers to Adam from Mersey Beer. Oh, I'm just getting so much punchy, like juice flavour. I feel like the prominent, like hop notes, I would say peach, nectarine, and probably, yeah, I don't know. There's passion fruit there, but you sort of get like a mixed berry. Like I taste like the berry qualities you get with the white grape in Nelson, but I also get like a almost like a strawberry or blueberry, like you get in yeah, like Strata or Mosaic or some of those newer hops. It's not dank either. It's so good. I just wish it had more body to it. Like I've had heaps of track beers and they're always like real like I don't know, sort of medium to full, big, smooth and creamy mouthfeel. And this is just like no way near that, but the flavour is phenomenal. Mm. So say the malt they used. It just says Our good friends Fidens from Albany, New York, USA, are the latest co-host for our next Welcome to the Neighborhood Festival in August. What better way to celebrate than to rebrew one of our favourite beers from last year? Luscious, hazy, double dry hopped, double IPA. Yeah, it's just got all these variants like Citra YCH702, and Cryo, Nelson Sauvin, Nectaron, Peacharine, Rawaka. See, I normally get apricot from Rawaka and sometimes I think Peacharine as well. Yeah. Can definitely see why I'm getting peach notes. Cheers, Joshy. Good to see you, brother. Hope you're well. Sammy boy. I'm pretty tired, to be honest. I felt I did a stout review earlier today because I finished work pretty early, like lunchtime, because I started so bloody early. And anyway, I did a stout. It was real good. But yeah, I was like yawning and squinty eyes and yeah, tired as then. And I can't believe I'm still going. Like, I haven't been drinking. I only had like one beer in between. I've been like, yeah, just cooking and hanging with the dogs and washing clothes and all that shit. But yeah, I can't believe I'm still going and haven't had a sleep yet. Yeah, yeah, cool. Where do you want to travel? I reckon my next trip will be Adelaide. I've only ever been to Adelaide as a kid. I want to check it out as an adult and go check out like the beer and the wine, and it's meant to be good food over there as well. Not all of them. Some stouts have actual coffee in them, but yeah, V-line journey. Yeah, yeah. I'm struggling for cash a bit at the moment because I've like been on a few trips lately and just I've had a heap of like things pop up like money wise, yeah, just that time of the year, a heap of different bills and shit. So I'm really like I don't know, sort of tightening the screws a bit financially. But yeah, this weekend I really wanted to go to Melbourne to go to just two events during the day. I put money aside for it, so I'll probably still go, but yeah, I've just been laying low ever since I got back from Melbourne. Sydney definitely like it was unreal, but I spent way too much money. I think all up for Sydney trip because like I yeah was going to Parkway Drive's gig and the tickets were expensive and we had to wear like suit and yeah accommodation, flights, yeah all the beer and food and everything. I ended up spending like 2.5 grand. So yeah, I could have went on an overseas holiday for that. And then yeah, I went to Melbourne the week after and blew a couple of hundred. So I was like, yeah, cool. One place I checked out for like 2 days and really enjoyed it was Bendigo. Um, Another area that'd be cool, but I don't know if you'd be able to get there through Beeline, is like where the bushfires were, like in King Lake and all that area, like the mountains sort of north of Melbourne. I reckon that'd be pretty cool. Or even like down, it's probably not the ideal weather for it, but like Wilson's Promontory, the coastal area on the other side of Melbourne. Or you could do somewhere like my hometown, good old Warney. Ballarat's another one. I'm actually thinking about checking out Ballarat again. I haven't been there for a while. Yeah, King Lake. Yeah. Apparently there's some really good roads up there for like just driving through the forest, like cool windy roads. Yeah. Or even go check out the Murray, like go to like a Chuka or somewhere like that. Mildura's probably too far away, but you could at least the Chuka's probably only a few hours. But yeah, I mean, places like that, you're best to go when it's better weather. Oh, this beer is so damn good. Yeah, I definitely get like passion fruit, pineapple, guava, mango, sort of tropical feel to it. Like it's yeah, as I said, I feel like it's more tropical than anything else. But it's just really strong peach. I feel like peach is like the main fruit that I'm getting. Let's pour some more, shall we? Whoops. I just pressed some button and something's come up on the screen and now I don't know how to get rid of it. Well, that's fucked. There we go. Yeah, you could even do if you wanted sort of a good coastal sort of area, like do like the Great Ocean Road. Another area I have to check out is Gippsland. I've just hardly ever been over there. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, my brother used to get really bad car sickness. It was mainly if yeah, like when he was younger and sit in the back of the car. But if he sat like if he was obviously when he started driving or he was sitting in the passenger seat, he never used to get it. It was just when he was in the back. Oh yeah, cool. Ararat's got a pretty cool like mental asylum that's does like sort of ghost tours and that's pretty cool. That's what's cool with Ballarat and Bendigo. They've got like gold mining sort of history. So got heaps of like real cool old stuff. So when I went to Bendigo, I went there for a beer festival, but I went and checked out like the mine. I went down. You do the mine tour and you go like way down underground. It's pretty cool. And then they got this random like platform thing in a park in the middle of town, and you go up that and just have a look. Like it's a pretty cool view up there. What else did I do? I went to some like Chinese museum. That was random. But yeah, just even walking around the city and that was pretty cool. It's just awesome because they're like real old buildings. I mean, when I say old, it's old for Australia compared to like Europe and that. It's nothing. Yeah, if you drive yourself, you shouldn't get sick. It's just that sickness when you're in the back. Yeah, Geelong line, like, see, even Geelong itself, or you could go to like Torquay. Torquay's pretty cool. But yeah, if you haven't checked out Geelong, Geelong's all right. Just don't go to the shit areas. Or you could go over and do like the Dandenongs, other side of Melbourne. Yeah. Yeah, Geelong's pretty cool, dude. Um, yeah, I could sort of recommend some places for you to check out, like as far as food and that goes. I don't know if you're into like you're not really into like you don't go like clubbing and shit like that, do you? But yeah, that one thing that's like down on the waterfront's really cool in Geelong. It's real nice, and during the warmer weather, they have this actual water park it's in the ocean, but it's like sort of like a perimeter thing, so it's like closed off, and they have all these like diving boards, and so it's like you're swimming in the ocean, but it's like a pool sort of thing. Yeah, and Geelong's like once you get to Geelong, as in the train station, they then have buses that go to all different parts of Geelong, so it's pretty easy to get around. But yeah, if you're into even if you like sort of surf brand like surfwear, like say like your Rip Curl, Billabong, all that sort of stuff, like t-shirts and shorts, and or even like sunglasses and that sort of stuff, or like shoes, like your Vans, and Torquay has a lot of the factory outlets, and they're all sort of in the same area. So if you go towards Torquay, it's just on the outskirts of it, and they have like all your sort of surf wear for like it's sort of the second stuff that's been sitting for a while. Some of it's brand new, but you can get stuff for it real cheap. I was chasing a wallet. I wanted a real good quality Rip Curl wallet, and I think the one I was looking at, yeah, like I think the normal price was about $80, and I think I got it for like 20. So yeah, it's like pretty cool. But yeah, it's really good if you want to buy like sunnies or shoes or yeah, that sort of stuff. Yeah. There's a couple of breweries in Torquay that are pretty cool, like even with food. Um, I know they've got a Betty's Burgers in Torquay that's good. It's in like a little shopping centre. They've got like a good steak restaurant. Yeah, their actual pub's pretty good, like for like live music and stuff. I just can't get over how peach forward this is. Like, I'm not even a huge fan of peach, but yeah, just the taste of this beer is so damn good. Look at the colour of it. It doesn't really show properly in this camera, but it's like full on like bright yellow. Yeah, so you'd be able to get stuff like that for like reduced cost. Now's the time of year to buy that sort of shit, dude, because you got end of financial year sales and it's winter. So you can get stuff like that for real cheap. Like even bloody Budgie Smuggler that does like the Speedos and the girls like swimsuits, and then it does like t-shirts and shorts and all that sort of stuff. They've got like massive sales on at the moment. But all your surfwear places, they're all like 20% off. And I feel like if you want summer clothing, now's like the perfect time to buy it because they're pretty cheap. Back to the beer. No worries, dude. We may catch up sometime. Yeah, as I said, I'm on the Geelong side of Melbourne, but further out. So yeah, but yeah, I'm thinking about doing Melbourne this weekend. If I do, I'll sort of be in the like Preston, Thornbury, North Fitzroy sort of area. I'd love to stay the night and make the most of it, but I just can't really afford accommodation. So I think I'm just going to go down and back in the day. Yeah, it's getting pretty bushy. Yeah, thanks for chiming in, dude. Always good to see you. But yeah, these hops with the fruit in the name certainly live up to that fruit. Peacherine, nectarine, or is it nectaron? Just amazing that like this tiny little plant can give notes of like all these different fruits. Science, eh? It's pretty cool. And anyone that puts fruit puree in IPAs is a savage. And yes, mountain culture, I'm talking to you. Stop that shit. Stop it now. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, mountain culture have got these new beers out and they're putting like fruit in the beer. And it's like, you don't need to do this. Your beers are phenomenal. You get all these fruit flavors out of the hops. Why do you want to put fruit in there? I just don't get it. It's almost like they want a real fruit heavy beer using puree, but to save on the hops. But I feel like puree is really expensive as well, so I can't see it being cheaper. I just don't know why they'd want to do it. It's got to be for people that aren't sort of advanced in craft beer, more like newer people to the scene. So I scored a beer earlier today. a 4.6. I'm going to score this beer a 4.6. Just based on aroma and flavour, it is elite level. Like it's world class easily. But yeah, just the body and that lack of carbonation just lets it down. Well, it lets it down at least probably 0.2. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame. It was like if it had that bigger, creamier mouthfeel, and yeah, like some carbonation, like when you actually open the can, it hisses. It would have honestly, it would have been one of the best beers I've had for the year, and I would have given it like a 4.8, I reckon. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame. Cheers, g'day. Good to see you. Hope you're well. I'm doing okay. I'm pretty tired because I've been starting at 4 a.m. all week, so I've been having to get up at about 2:45. So yeah, it's pretty tough getting up at that time. I don't mind doing it once or twice, but all week it's like wow. You get to mid-afternoon and you're absolutely spent. So yeah, today it's like sometimes you'll have an afternoon nap just to try and shake it off. Today I've just been sort of on the go the whole time. And yeah, I did a beer review when I come home from work like hours ago. And that was a adjunct stout, like a nitro stout. And I gave that 4.6. And here I am like, yeah, about 6 hours later doing another beer review and giving it the same score. Completely different beer, obviously. But yeah, I think with the English beers, I'm halfway through them now. I'm pretty sure there was like 12 all up, and I think I've got 6 left. Yeah, I've got the 2 putties. I've got the Hackney Church Rate My Beer Real Ale Craft Guide beer. I've got the Asvex and Cloudwater collab Impy Stout. I've got the Chubbles X, and I've got the Rivington and Emperor's Choc Orange Stout, I think it is. Yeah, I was going to buy some of them the other day. I seen like a 10-pack. I was walking home from work, and I was like, I want to get some beers, but I can only sort of get like half a case or a 6-pack because I was walking. I wasn't carrying a whole slab home. And yeah, Cooper's had a 10-pack. I'm like, ooh, I might get that. And then yeah, I ended up getting something else. Sort of regretted my decision. But yeah, this is phenomenal. Just yeah, if it was just on aroma and flavour, it would honestly be one of the best beers I've had this year. So yeah, Track's one of my favourite English breweries, and Fidens is one of my favourite US breweries. So it's pretty cool that they've worked together. I would have preferred if it was called Iron Maiden. That would have been good. And funnily enough, Iron Maiden played in Manchester not long ago because Rob from Mr. B's was there. I paid 66 for 24 cans. Yeah, that's about standard. It's ridiculous. when you're American and you look at that, you'd be like, what the fuck's going on? But that's just average Australian prices. You can go to you can go to brewery and get like 6 craft cans and it probably cost about that much. You're in South Australia, aren't you, dude? Pretty sure that's where you are. See, I got a little bit of dankness on that last sip. A little bit musty. The old forest floor. But yeah, massive peach, massive like passion fruit, nectarine, mango. It's got a little touch of spice as well. Almost like a peppery sort of finish. Good shit. So yeah, it's a little bit quiet again tonight. It was quiet earlier today. It's funny, like some nights you'll go exact same time or similar, and there'll be like people everywhere, and then you'll do the same thing the next night, and it's like really quiet. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. So yeah, it'd be 6:30 in the morning in America, what East Coast, and it would be 11:30 in the morning in the UK, I think. So even the aftermath of that beer, like I've done a couple of burps and hiccups, and it's like the taste is so good. But yeah, I should probably consider venturing off because someone needs to go to bed. There's only 2 states to be in drunk at as fucking WA. So you're in WA then. I'm in the shit state. I'm in the worst state as far as politics goes and police. The lockdowns were definitely the worst here. I think our state was the worst, like the most lockdown place on earth during during the pandemic. It's absolutely ridiculous. One thing YouTube needs to learn is the country that starts with R and the other country that starts with U and the feuding between them. If you mention those 2 nationalities or words on YouTube and it's got nothing to do with the WAR, it's you get like you get all these like copyright things and or not copyright, but you get all these warnings. So like because I've just started earning money through donations and shit on the channel, there was a video where we must have mentioned the beer style, the RIS, if anyone knows what that is. I'm not going to say the word again. But the R is in the country, and then Imperial Stout. Yeah, well, anyway, all we're doing was talking about beers, and then all of a sudden I get a slap on the wrist because I'm talking about the WAR. It's like I'm not. It's got nothing to do with that. So I'm talking about beer styles. Just happens to be the same country. Ridiculous. But yeah, I better wrap it up. Thanks everyone for joining in. Yeah, big shout out to Joshy G. Hopefully he goes all right with his uni stuff and sorts out whatever's going on. It's good to see a young kid out there as a bit of a go-getter because I've worked with quite a few and they're the complete opposite. But yeah, time for me to get out of here. Yeah, exactly. Put Victoria down the bottom and add Tasmania. Yeah, cheers, mate. I'm about to wrap it up, I reckon. I'm pretty knackered. So yeah, as I said, Track and Fidens collab, Maiden, double dry hopped, a double IPA, 4.6 out of 5. Huge flavour, like massive juice bomb, tropical citrus and stone fruits, got a bit of everything. Quite complex, like on the aroma and the palate. I would say like white bready backbone, slightly biscuity. Yeah, it's 8.2%, but hides the booze. Yeah, the negatives were the fact that it's got like a really light sort of mouthfeel. And like when I cracked the can, it just felt like there was no hiss or fizz or anything. Um, yeah, that's about it, really. Thanks, people, for chiming in. Um, People that watch it back, I would like to hear what your favourite track beer is. I've definitely had some bangers. Yeah, but I'm gone. No more beer reviews tonight, obviously, but I'll be back tomorrow. I might do one straight after work again, and then one around this time. Cheers, peeps. Over and out.